Hey guys, after 4 years of doing YouTube, I'm learning what you guys like to see and what you don't like to see, alright? One thing you like to see is fishing. Second thing you like to see is the build videos. And the third thing you love to see is product videos that I bring out where I see awesome products, alrighty? This is one of those videos. So in this video, I'm gonna show you, actually, you know what? I'll tell you a little story about divine intervention. Me and Says we're heading in fishing, it's a true story. Heading in fishing from Rock Cod Shoals, actually, off 1770. We were heading in my old boat. We were copping absolute hiding. And I turned to Sarah. We were building a boat with the company at this stage. I turned to Sarah and I said, if we have any money left over on this new build, I want to lash out and I want to buy some suspension seats. There's three things I've always wanted in a boat. That's a boat with a ridiculously good floor scanning package that I can structure scan in deep water. Autopilot, I still haven't got, and suspension seating. I get a bad back, especially the next day after I get back from fishing, and suspension seats can make all the difference. Anyway, no joke, when we got back to the ramp, I had a message in my inbox on Instagram from a mob called Salty Bliss, and they said, we are the manufacturers of high quality Australian seat bases and adjustable footrests and stuff. We're wondering if you guys would like to come out and have a look at our product. This stood out to me for one, Australian made, suspension seats, and it was half an hour after I just said that to Sarah, talk about a sign, hey. Anyway, I called Megan, so Megan and Andrew own Salty Bliss. She said, we're 45 minutes west of you guys in Brizzy. Would you like to come and just have a look at our products and see what you think? I said yes. I went out there, mate. It blew me away what they do. Seriously, you're gonna learn more in this video because I can't even describe it all, but they get a big chunk of aluminium. I think it's aluminium, billet, whatever it is, and they mill it all out. Andrew's done it for 30 years. They mill it out, super strong. Everything is done here in Australia. Seriously, I couldn't believe it. Wait till you see what I'll show you guys what they do in this video. It's next level. But because our new boat was already built, there is some fabricating that has to be done. So Russell, their fabricator, is doing the fabricating. I'm dropping my boat there now. I've got it behind me. And they're fabricating. I'm gonna have to get it repainted. I'm a bit nervous about that part, but I've wanted suspension seats for so long. These look next level. These ones from Salty Bliss are full anodized. You will never have a problem with them. Wait till you see it. Like I said, Australian made. Anyway, let's go see Russell. I'm gonna leave him with a GoPro. He's gonna do some of the fabrication. Then I'll show you the install and the finished product. I guarantee you have not seen one of the products in this, and it is a game changer. Wait for this. Actually, the only way you might have seen the adjustable footrests is if you went to the boat show. If not, you're about to see them. You're going to be like, how does someone even come up with that? Hey guys, we're over 1 week into our Christmas giveaway now. We've got 4 prizes. Fourth prize from Outback Equipment is a lithium shower and a 40-litre Footwell water tank that we use in the 80 series. Shower is the best thing ever. Third prize from First Light Fabrication and BLR Components, mate. And I've got all the push lock products in the dispatch and controller kit. Plus we've got 2 drink holders that fit the stainless coolers in, and you can move them wherever you want around your boat. Just like the ones we got here in our boat. We've also got a set of these boat latches from BLR Components. Now all you got to do to get these working is push this back thing and it releases your clip here, and that'll retract back up into your holder. Pull him out and then ratchet it up. Mate, wait till you see second prize. Second prize is from Hot Tackle, and it's a Daiwa Certate 10,000p. Mate, this bad boy has 25 kilos of drag and is valued at $850. Wait till you see first prize. First prize is from Tyre Powered Ingham and King Wheels, and that is your choice of a set of any tyres you want off the Tyre Power website. 35-inch muddies, 33-inch all-terrains, any brand you want, it's yours. And off the King website, any set of wheels, any size. You can get a set of these King Snatchers like we got on the 80, or you can get a set of Hurricane 2s like we got on the 200. If you don't like either of them, there's a heap more on that website, and whatever you want is yours. Now we have got absolutely everything back in stock. All our Stonewash gear, all our shoes are on pre-order, all our weatherproof jackets are still in stock, and guys, we listened to what you said, and we've got a brand new coloured fishing jersey with a hood, a buff, pockets, thumb holes, full stretch material, quick dry, moisture wicking, 50 plus UPF. You gotta head over to Outerline, check them all out. Entries close on the 16th of December at 6 p.m. and the 4 winners are drawn on the 17th of December at 6 p.m. and all of these epic prizes will be sent out to you winners in time for Christmas. How to enter, it's never been easier. Go to outerline.com, Buy anything and you're in. Every $20 you spend is another entry into the comp, and that's it, guys. Have a bloody awesome Chrissy. Can't wait to be calling the winners.
Good morning and welcome. Say hello, everybody. So everything about this job's tight, right, Clifton?
Yeah.
Because of this short ass Adam, how small he is, a midget. We have to, every millimetre counts. A lot of procrastinating, a lot of numbers thrown, a lot of engineering. We're getting there.
All right, here we go. The boys had to cut off the top of my seat box first to compensate for the height of the suspension seat. Now, the suspension seat's a couple of 100 mil high, and as short as Russell thinks I am, I still would have been sitting way too high in my cab. So they made short work of that. Now you can see here the leather blanket they've thrown inside the box. This is because my fuel filler runs inside this box. So welding here is a dangerous job, and these are the men for it. They filled my tank with, I think, some sort of gas to negate the risk of my boat and them exploding. You wouldn't catch me doing this, that's for sure. Especially laying on top of it welding. Andrew and Megan machined the top of the seats there that curve back to fit the seat bases perfectly so they look neat. And that's what they're welding in here. Making these edges nice so the boys that paint it can just fair it up, and once it's sprayed, it's going to look like brand spanking. Now, I get asked weekly if I know people that do fabrication work. The boys here at Dixie are based in southeast Queensland, and if you are, look them up. They're keen to crack into any job on your boat or trailer. I made that look quick and easy, didn't I, in the editing? But it was a tedious job and the measurements had to be perfect. Our aim was to make this look like it hadn't been an afterthought, and I reckon Russell and the boys did a bloody amazing job. Here, just fitting the Plastec boxes in, making sure everything fits perfectly.
Great. Yes.
I think he's pretty happy with the job as well, eh? They even bloody vacuumed and cleaned the whole boat out for us. How good's that? Hey guys, after all the fabrication's done, we've just put the boat in the water. We just actually used the new ramp at Redland Bay for the very first time. It wasn't actually too bad.
It is a shit day.
It is crappy weather. We are out here to test these suspension seats and the footrest before we put it in and get painted. Sarah is not keen to come out here at all today because wait till you see it. It's proper shit. It's about 25 knots. We're just going for a 15-minute run to test these seats, and then we'll be heading back in. But I want to test it, make sure everything's good before we pull them all off, get it all painted. So then it's all done. I know they're good. But yeah, the boat ramp actually isn't too bad with the pontoon and all that. It'd be fine. It's the 38 parks that is the problem.
And the young teens throwing rocks.
Yeah, and the young teens throwing like huge bundies on the boat ramp at their friends. I'm like, boys, stop it. That's where all the boats have got to reverse. But anyway, after all that, it'll be fine. Anyway, we're keen to just go for a run down south, see how these seats go, because take it back in. But Andrew, Megan and Russell have just done a bloody awesome job. It actually looks like it's meant to be in here. None of it looks like an afterthought. Once it's painted, literally, it's like it's meant to be in there, eh? Yeah. That's one thing I was worried about. Didn't want it to look like an afterthought. But have a look at this. Once again, it doesn't even look bad, but as soon as we get just out past this lead here, we're protected by this rock wall. She's windy. So we're gonna get out, get on the plane. There we go, she's starting now. Watch this. Then down, push this little thing in here, adjust it to what height I want, and we're ready to go. When I want to pack it away, all I do, literally, this button here allows me to move the adjustable seat down and up or wherever. Then when you want to pack it away, clip that in, pops up to its original height, totally out of your way. Down like that, push that button in, locks in. Yep. You can adjust it.
A bit higher for this weather.
Yeah, good.
Oh, it's so comfy.
Yeah, and look at the boat rocking around out here now.
I don't want to look down anymore.
This is
I'll
why
probably
we came out now.
Oh my god, that's so shit.
You know what it says underneath these little rests here on top of those seat bases?
Made
in Australia. I just missed that beacon. Look at this.
Holy
I better concentrate on what I'm doing now.
that could have been so bad.
Alright, let's go.
That is awesome. It's like a
Proper
boat.
up.
Water's coming over the side, eh?
Is it?
Yeah. Oh, it's hard to hold the camera.
No. Wow. Alright, it's that rough, it's hard for Sarah to hold the camera while I'm going along. The greenie's coming up over the bow sometimes. Literally did about 500 meters and I can 100% notice the difference in the shock in my bum when I'm like just hitting. Like I said to Sarah, is mine moving up and down, but I couldn't feel anything because it's actually taking the brunt of the waves. Like anyway, we're going to get on the plane again, keep filming this. It's awesome. Just up here out of the wind a little bit. That was hectic. Are you impressed?
Yeah. Very.
That is awesome. Honestly, that is freaking awesome. The difference, that was, honestly, it was a meter of chop then, like it was proper shit. And the seats take so much brunt out. So what I like about it is, now I can now like press this, let it come all the way up to the top height, because I'm a bit of a short ass, right? That locks in there, so my feet are nice and comfortable. I can also now just reach behind my seat here, so I can literally be sitting like I do in the car, nice and close up. I'm not leaning forward. I'm the suspension's all there. My feet are all up and nice. I can then just push the little thing back here, slides right back, locks in. That's easy to get out of my way. It's also locks in like that. You can lock it in all the way around, which is cool. All by these little tabs on the back here. So it's awesome. You don't have to reach and wonder where those things are on each side of your seat anymore. It's just that one there. Flip it around, bang, there's a slide. Made in Australia. When was the last time you seen something saying made in Australia?
Not in ages.
Pretty cool. That's
Yeah.
awesome. The slides and that are from Germany. The quality of these things are ridiculous. They will last you a lifetime. They're fully anodized. They are machined out of billet alloy, full marine grade billet alloy. I'll put it here, what is like T6 alloy. Like it's the best you can get. So if you're building a big boat, you know, you don't always have to get one for the passenger either.
Oh.
I mean, you know what I mean? But yeah, a lot of boats I see, they don't, you know, they don't have them driver and passenger, they have it for a driver. So for me, 100%, it is worth it. My back and everything, the amount of time I spend in the boat, it's 100% worth it. But these things, the seatbelt, I'll give you a closer look exactly how they work, alrighty? So this here is your adjustment. So all you do is push that in with your toe. Can you push some weight on that, Says? Push it down. Pushes down, locks in, alrighty? So it locks into whatever height. Then all you got to do with your feet, if you want to put it back up or when you start fishing, is, you just flip that up, push it against it, it goes up and it's out of your way like that. To do it, all you do is 1 foot under and 1 foot over, like that. Goes down, push your toe in, push it down to whatever height you want, get it out of your way again, push it in. How did they come up with that? There's only one other boat with them in it at the moment. They are brand new. You guys have never seen these before. So I feel super lucky to have them in our boat. They are awesome. And I've been talking to Andrew and Megan saying, you guys can sort this out with seats as well. You can do seating like this where seats fold down, adjustable heights, boom, put it, it slides up out of the way. So they're very, very smart people, very nice people. Had a few beers with them yesterday and we just get along like a house on fire. But these seat bases, you're gonna start seeing a lot of them. So these slides here from Germany, everything else is fully made in Australia.
Custom colours, your own custom colour you can choose, can't you?
Yeah, fully custom colour. So I chose the bronze to match the floor. You can get black on black, you can get anodized blue, green, silver, white, like it's crazy. So I've seen enough there to know that this is totally fine. I've got a fella painting them, so now we have to just get Mark, I believe, is painting this for us from the Fishos. Start of the trip, baby.
I wish.
So we just got to get this fixed, and Russell did a friggin' awesome job because these seat boxes were up here and my head would have been nearly hitting the roof. So they dropped the seat boxes about 150 mil. Also relocated my drawers from Plastec, and he's just made such a nice, neat job. And sorry about the wind, but as I said, you know, it just looks like it was always meant to be there. One other thing with these seat bases is your rebound is fully adjustable here with a few turns of a dial each click. So you can know to the left, to the right. If it's short, sharp, rough stuff, you want to make it a little bit quicker, if a little bit slower. If it's, you know, the other way around, you're in big long swells, so you can just fully adjust that to suit any conditions you're in. This one here is your pump. So if I'm driving and I weigh about 75 kilos and then Big Bordeaux gets in here and decides to take a drive because I've had too many beers, literally you've got a little pump that's there, you just plug it on, like 3 pumps, pumps it up, and it supports his weight perfectly then. So yeah, it's very easy, very good. Just a friggin' awesome Aussie built suspension seat. Alrighty, back in. That was really rough. it was rough. It goes bloody good, this boat, eh? Like, even then, like, it's probably 25 knots out there, really short, sharp, choppy crap. Even in a following sea on the quarter, it doesn't get broachy at all. It's you always have to spend your time learning to trust a new boat, especially bigger boats, and I'm starting to trust this one. It's good. Anyway, to say that we're happy with the seat bases and the adjustable footrests is an understatement. That was great. What's your honest opinion?
Yeah, it's awesome. I can't wait to go offshore. I mean, not that I want it to be crap, but if it is crap,
yes, they just definitely take the brunt out of, you know, pounding that you're copping. That's for sure. Sarah said my seat was moving about that much on the decent ones, so that's how much it's taken out of your back. Anyway, we're going to put this back on. I might give you a quick look at the new Redland Bay boat ramp also. This is the old one. Just over there, you used to have to drop in there, reverse around to here, and you'd pull up at this pontoon, and then you have to tie your boat up, walk over, run down. Still worked all right, but sometimes people would leave their boats on the ramp and it was a little bit hard. This is the new one in here with the pontoon. These are all new units they've slapped in here. I feel sorry for this fella. When old Joe Bloggs cranks his bloody 2-stroke 40 horsepower Mercury in the mornings, like can you imagine him? Oh, right there, that fella. Why? I'll bet you $1,000 he had no idea about this before he bought that. Well, here we go, painting time. And our boat was getting very close to be able to use again. Now here I've got a good mate of mine, Mark Bailey. He has a channel and an Instagram page called Yeah the Fishos. You may have heard of him. Head over there if you haven't and have a look. But Mark owns MB Auto Group and they do some high-end paint jobs. So these were the guys I wanted painting my boat. After all, it's not super easy to paint a boat once it's been fully finished and painted than having to redo it again.
Restos. Huh? Restos. We're getting it done for Adam. Yeah, the Fishos. Oh, this camera's hectic. This can't be cheap.
Sanding, and more sanding. And the boys brought all this gear out to our warehouse to do the job inside. And this thing here is a lifesaver. It's a vacuum. And I tell you what, there was hardly a speck of dust that went over it. You'll always hear a painter say, prep work is the most important. And it's by far the most time consuming. This is how the pros tape up, eh boys? This stuff here is called croc skin. One side of it is like static for paint and it's attracted to that side of it. How good is this? Boys are doing an awesome job. It's all taped up, ready to spray, prime. Look at that. I don't know how they do it, but they do some sort of double overlappy thing with the tape and it just makes for a really, really nice job. Etch primer first, grey stuff, and then the paint goes on. I love the colour of this boat. I thought it was white at the start, but it's not. It's actually like a really light grey and it takes the glare away because if it was white, it would be way too bright. You can see Steve-O here doing a magnificent job. A little bit of overspray starting, so the rest of the boat got covered up quick smart. Have a look at this. Honestly, you wouldn't bloody know that it had been painted or fabricated or anything. Alright, it's the next day and the boys have finished painting. We've had to let it cook or dry, whatever, for at least 24 hours. I'm going to unwrap it all now, but there's a fair bit of unwrapping to do, that's for sure. Kids are up there packing, doing a good job. Sez is up there working, and Axel's bludgeon. So this is what they've painted. All the seats, the sides, all that. Down here. Can't even see where they've done it, mate. Look at that. That was the plan. So I can finally put all this back together. Andrew's coming out tomorrow to whack the footrests and the seats and all that back on. I think he just wants to see it all finished, so happy days, but look at that. You. That's most of it pulled off. Gotta be careful with this bit, I suppose. Ugh. You wouldn't even know yet, would you? Wow, that's the old paint, that's the new paint. You literally wouldn't know that it's been painted. That's what you want. Ta-da! Alright, I managed to strip it all. To be honest, you would never know it's been painted. Russell did a bloody awesome job of that, mate. Look at that. Well done, Rusty. Eh? Stoked. Andrew and Megan from Salty Bliss are coming out tomorrow to whack it all in and just see it finished. And then I'm going to give the whole boat a massive clean because there is dust. There's been a lot of work done in here. So a massive, massive clean job. And then we're ready to roll, mate. I can't wait to get back in the water in this thing. I want to go and do an overnighter. I want to go to the reef. I want to go to Stanage. There's a lot of things I want to do. I want to get this bloody bit of red off is what I want to do. Doesn't help when you have spaceman fingernails. All right, that's it for today. I'm gonna go up. I've got a heap of shirts to count. The girls are doing that now. Hey, stop slacking off. What do you call these, mate? So this is Andrew and Megan, the proud owners of Salty Bliss. Now, as hard as I tried, I could not get them to talk on camera. So, in true Adam fashion, I just shit-stirred him the whole time. What do you want to say, Andrew? What do you want to say on camera, mate?
Can I swear?
Yeah. These two are absolute legends, and what they do just blows my mind. Aussie-made, bloody quality to save your spine. Final touches, and Samurai was ready to get back out on the water. Is there anything you want to say about that seat base, mate? Teamwork makes the dream work. What do you reckon, Megan? Look alright? You happy with that? What do you want to say? What do you want to say to the cat? What do you want to say to Australia about your product? If you're keen on saving your spine and want to support a local Australian brand, I encourage you to head over to Salty Bliss by scanning this QR code. Maybe put one of these suspension seats or adjustable footrests on your wish list. Hey, what do you reckon?
Unreal.
If Bordo can drive in that bit, anyone can. 6'8". That's comfy enough for you?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. I didn't think you'd be able to get in there, to be honest. It's a fairly small area in my boat there for driving. But that's good. That seat's working awesome. Alright, we thought we'd finish this episode off with a little spot of fishing. And we got this legend back with us.
Yeah, finally back on board.
Big B, and then the big S. The Bluey Slayers come out to slay a couple of fish. So anyway, we're just going to do a little bit of fishing. I'm going to chase a tusky because we haven't chased a tusky in a while. And then we're going to maybe go and chase a snapper on the turn of the run-in tide. So let's see what we can do, eh? What better way to finish a cool episode than a spot of fishing with the big B. Big S. You look so big there compared to Sarah. Kind of like me and Bordeaux when we were in our jocks at Yeppoon.
That's it.
She's a baby.
Oh, that's cute. That's
Dinner.
a bit cute.
That was quick.
God, yeah.
That didn't take long. Rod was only in the water for about 2 minutes, if that probably. It's only a really little fella, but well over legal. And he'll be coming home for dinner. Sure. You like eating tuskies?
Love them.
Do you? Yeah, they're nice. That size is probably the best, I reckon.
Yeah.
He'll be coming. I reckon we'll get a good one today, eh? I get he's swimming you back to the roof.
Polly, yeah, grab this. Oh, you grab mine.
Oh!
It says just got railed on a good tusky. You see it just run around the back of the boat and
Did you say
beeline
little
straight
tusky?
for the edge. Did I say little? Big. I can't remember what I said. Railed on a good tusky, but it was big. You see it just like they just pick the closest bit of ledge and they just head for it. So anyway, she was fishing with 80-pound leader, and I said you should probably put a bigger leader on, but she didn't.
But every time you tell me to do something, I always hook a big fish. So
Yes, and you don't do it and usually get snapped off. Hey, Bordeaux,
If I did what you said, though.
100 pound, mate.
100 pound. Anyway, she'll get another go. Ooh, this fella's getting a good bite already. Straight up. Small. Tiny, tiny. Oh no, it's a brim.
Is it actually?
I told you get brim. Oh, it's a big brim.
Silverjack.
Silverjack, that's right. The old Silverjacks, eh? They put up a bit of fight. It's on again.
Yay!
What are you fishing for?
Just little squirrels, mate.
All right, we're on the very bottom of the tide now, so we've moved and the fishing was pretty quiet actually. We're just going to come and try and get some liveys when we go chase a snapper while it's quiet fishing and no run, so we'll see how we go there. Got a couple of fish on the bottom there. Bit of bait. See it there on the side scan as well. What I like about this is I can get, because I'm a short ass, real nice and close to the steering wheel now. Lift them right up. And I'm not having to like lean quite forward like that. And then if you're a bigger bloke like Bordeaux, you can just slide the seat back. Push this in. Lock that down. I can't touch, but it's good. And to put it away. Look at this. Ready? Pretty cool. We've come over to Harry's, Harry Atkinson's reef, the little reef in the middle of the bay here, to have a fish. We've tried to get liveys everywhere and there's just nothing around, like dead. So you can see how's the weather in the background with the big fella. Anyway, it's a slack tide at the moment, not much happening at all, so we're just chilling out, listening to some music. Said we forgot our lucky beer, so we always bring one beer, don't we?
Yep.
Usually way more than that, but at least one.
If we don't want to drink, we bring
Because
one lucky
we
beer.
believe it's like bad luck if you don't have a beer in the boat. But anyway, once the tide picks up, hopefully the fishing will too, because it's been pretty quiet so far. I got that tusky earlier. Says got railed on a good one, and then it's just been dead. Ooh. What's going on, fellow fishermen?
Hitting some frogs, that's how quiet it is.
Yeah, we've got a pretty good spread here. We got that rod, that rod, that rod, and that rod. We caught a little brim before, and that's about it. So, one of those days. Once again, after the moon. I hate fishing after the moon. But look, the moon is Tipping the fish out up here somewhere. Just here.
Feel alright?
Oh, it's going for this structure over here, but yeah, it feels
Oh shit.
Ah!
Oh no!
Far out.
You knew it, didn't you?
No luck today. Yeah, oh yeah, it was straight over.
Do you reckon it was a snapper? Did it feel like
It wasn't
a
a
snapper?
shark, that's for sure.
No, it looked like it at the
Bangs
start.
and it was. All right, we've called it quits. Then we said 12:30, and it's 12:30. We all missed a good opportunity. I missed I'm pretty sure it was a good snapper. Bordeaux missed. Didn't quite catch it on film because he pulled the hooks pretty easy. But you're a bit short for you, mate. The roof, eh?
Can you raise it a bit, please?
Yeah. He missed a snap and says he missed a really good tusky. So we had our chances, that's for sure. But that's all right. It was more just coming out, seeing what these sea bases are like again, getting out in the boat. It's Sunday, one of our local charter boats, Moreton Island Charters there. We're going to head back to the ramp. Conditions are still good. It was glass out and literally you just seen like from glass to like 10 or 12 knots just instantly come past. What would you like to say about that?
Signing out.
Signing out. Andrew and Megan have provided us with a discount code for you guys. It is Outerline 10. I want to stress to you that we get nothing out of this. That is just out of the kindness of their heart to offer you guys a big discount like that. Thanks heaps to Andrew and Megan. You guys are bloody awesome. Home sweet home. Couple of old school cars. So we're having a little bit of a chuckle here with old mate. Whenever he gunned it, he had his telltale aimed straight toward this kid's bag on the pontoon. It was pretty funny. Rightio, the Redland Bay boat ramp. The boat ramp itself is actually quite functional, but the car park is disgusting. For a big area like ours, this is all we get. 19 parks on this side and 19 parks on this side. And the rest of this whole car park and the one on the other side of the creek are all for the islanders. Alrighty, we're back. We love this. Ready? Hit the button. So that sprays for 1 minute. Gurney's the bloody suspension. Makes it a bit easier. Don't have to spend so much time washing it when I get home. And then, once that stops, then you can, got a little valve here. You can close off this valve to the back sprinklers. And then you've got get 120 litres in here. You pretty much wash the whole boat easily, eh? Get all the salt off straight away. Great idea. I want to say a massive thank you to our legendary Patreons. You guys are awesome and we appreciate your support more than you know. I'd like to welcome our newest Patreon, Derek Hawking. Welcome aboard, legend, and thanks for the support. I'd also like to say a massive thank you to our legendary companies that sponsor our show and keep Outerline ticking along. See you next week, guys.